Everybody, I have a cool old mandolin here. It's a Kalamazoo. You can see where it says Kalamazoo on it. It was made in the 30s, probably 36, 37, 38, somewhere in there. Hard to tell with these things because they don't have serial numbers in them a lot of the time, or most of the time. I don't think this one even has a factory order number in it. Actually, this does have a serial number on it, 3 digits, DK5 something. But it's hard to break them down. Anyways, this is a cool old mandolin. It came to us it's a flat top mandolin made by Gibson in the Gibson factory, but the Kalamazoo was a bargain brand that they made, less expensive types that they made during the Depression. They're made without a truss rod in the neck, which makes them easier to make for them and cheaper to sell. So these things were pretty inexpensive even back then. And anyway, this thing came to us and it had the top was sinking down in like this from years of pressure from the strings on the top. And what we ultimately did was we pulled the back off it and took the brace out that was going across like this, which is the way they were originally braced. We put an X brace in it and we arched it so that the top would have a little more structure to it and not sink down in. And it improves the tone on them to do that too. And these aren't especially collectible, so they're not worth a lot of money, but they're really cool. You can see it's got that beautiful Gibson style sunburst from that era. It's just gorgeous. And there'll be some pictures up and stuff, and it looks pretty shiny. It really shouldn't look all that shiny after all these years because it's 80 years old, and it sounds really good. And I'm not much of a mandolin player, but it's got a good tone. It's pretty near original, obviously new strings, and we fixed the top on it. And hopefully the guy will be a happy camper. I'm sure he will be. And it's just a nice example of pre-war workmanship. And it's nice to see that it survived. So, something we did, and we think it's cool.